the same amount of energy that you put into doing like illegal shit, it's the same amount that you could put in anything else. Like when I was doing fraud and shit like that, like I would wake up and do this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? I would put my all into it. I wouldn't answer the phone. I wouldn't be outside. Like I would be on the computer typing, making IDs, whatever the fuck needed to be done to go make this motherfucking check.
Imagine already serving time for fraud, and while you're in a halfway house, you allegedly start a brand new scheme to steal millions meant for unemployed Americans during COVID. Federal prosecutors say that's exactly what Jonathan Dupiton did, and now he's going back to prison for 7 years. And the way they say he pulled it off, it's all in the paperwork, down to the VPNs, the stolen identities, and the hundreds of debit cards. According to the DOJ, Jonathan Dupiton, a podcaster, built part of his persona around fraud culture, even saying his motto was "fraud is dope," which the DOJ describes as an acronym for finally rich after unstoppable determination. Local reporting also identifies him as the host of the Rich and Unemployed podcast. But the real headline is how he allegedly ran a multi-state scheme while already under federal supervision. The DOJ says that in 2020, while Dupiton was completing a federal sentence at a halfway house for a previous fraud conviction tied to SNAP, he organized a new fraud scheme, this time targeting California's unemployment benefits program. So how was he successful? Here's where we'll get into the mechanics of the scheme. The criminal information lays out the core allegation. Between about July 27, 2020 and April 30th, 2021, Dupiton and others conspired to commit mail and wire fraud by submitting fraudulent unemployment insurance applications using personal information of unwitting individuals. It says they obtained names, dates of birth, and social security numbers, then submitted fraudulent claims to the California EDD. But here's the detail that makes it feel like a modern fraud playbook. The complaint says that they used a VPN to hide where the claims were coming from. The filing alleges the applications were submitted using a virtual private network, which the document explains helps encrypt data and mask the originating IP address, concealing the computer submitting the claims. Then comes the Atlanta connection. How exactly does California unemployment money allegedly end up being routed to Georgia addresses? The filing says that after claims were approved, they allegedly updated claimant information to add mailing addresses in the Northern District of Georgia, causing debit cards to be mailed where conspirators could get them. The DOJ also says addresses in the Northern District of Georgia, including Dupiton's own address, were used for delivery of debit cards. And the money didn't just sit on the cards. Investigators say they were drained through ATMs. The document says the funds were depleted mainly by making cash withdrawals from ATMs located in the Northern District of Georgia and elsewhere, transactions that caused interstate wire transmissions. And here's the scale. The filing states that the California EDD was duped into mailing over 300 debit cards and transferring approximately $3 million to those accounts. The DOJ's press release cites a broader figure, approximately $3.8 million transferred, with over $2 million withdrawn or spent. In the end, the DOJ states Dupiton pleaded guilty on January 13, 2026 to conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. And on April 14, 2026, he was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. And DOJ says the restitution will be determined at a future hearing. So the biggest lesson here is simple. Don't commit fraud while you're under federal supervision. If you like content like this, hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.